going to be live on Restart. Plug for my YouTube channel now. If you're watching on YouTube, you've missed out on all the fun on Twitch. Be sure to drop by my channel in the future, twitch.tv/the_Yazoo, where we play games live. We also cast the games live on Twitch with a delay, but you can get involved. You can be there during the player interviews. We're also doing a giveaway today. You're missing out on the giveaway. So make sure you drop by the Twitch channel. Again, twitch.tv/the_Yazoo. We're live on Start. Coalition Francophone versus the 5-on-1 Grand Final Season 2. It's going to be a good game. These two teams are probably the best two teams in the world currently. Let's see how it goes. Bang, 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 bang. I've got my beret on. And it's going to be a hard map as well. We're playing on Drill 02. We've spoke about this on stream for the hour before. We had a few people come on and talk about this map. It's going to be a hard and difficult map for both teams to attack on. Both teams are playing tonight. Sorry, both matches are being played tonight as well. So this is going to be at least 2 hours. We might see some fatigue set in towards the end. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm on the right side, right? Yeah, I'm here. Wabbit's there. Okay, I'm just making sure both admin. We've got an admin on both sides, so it doesn't unbalance the match. Let's zoom on over immediately. Turn the sound back on so we can actually hear. And we're beginning. We're beginning. Also, thank you to everyone who's dropped by and watched on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support, and for the people who are dropping by on the YouTube as well, subscribing to the YouTube, watching the videos on YouTube. Thank you, everyone, for the kind comments and feedback you've been giving. I love you all. Throughout this tournament, all teams and all the viewers have been offering so much support. I thank you all. But anyway, let's go on to the match. Enough talking about that. We're on to the match now. We can see 5-on-1 are going to be the defending team first tonight. We can already see they've got a squad moving to secure the bridge. They've got a Bren. What they got here? They've got a Bren, 2 Brens, a rifleman, a sniper, a rifleman, a radio, 2 more riflemen. So it looks like they're going to have a mass grouping of infantry on the main bridge. Down below, they have one of the stationary AT guns positioned looking to the west. They've got another squad. Looks like this squad will rush over to defend the east with gammon bombs. So what the Germans have on this map is the possibility to build those pontoons, but those pontoon bridges can be destroyed by the gammon bombs that the British infantry use. So what the defenders will be looking to do is get in positions near the pontoons. Once the pontoons are being built, they'll throw those gammon bombs to destroy the pontoons. The match has begun. The starting phase is over. Let's zoom on over to the Coalition Francophone, who are the first attacking team tonight. We can see, look at them coming out with every single vehicle. We've got a motorbike going, we've got a commander car going, we've got a recon, we've got a transport crawler. And this is what we mentioned in the pre-build-up. They've also got a King Tiger. They've got a good tank deck here. A King Tiger, a Panther, an MSP rushing to the pontoons straight to the south. This is what we mentioned. We mentioned that it's likely the attacking team is going to utilize every single vehicle in their arsenal at the beginning. We've got that command car. It looks like that command car might be rushing to try to get across the bridge, or at least secure a spawn at the beginning of the bridge as fast as possible. We can see the 222 and the motorbike firing straight down the main bridge. Look at this 5-on-1 infantry squad. They're getting pinned immediately by that 222 flak fire and the machine gun from that motorbike. We've got the Bren guns. Look at the British. They're trying their best just to hide. They've all taken some damage. Lewis Nixon might bleed out here. Lewis Nixon has bled out. He was a Bren gun. You can see the infantry pouring forward now. Look at the German infantry trying to pour forward. They've got smoke screens in front of them so they can push forward. They're going to run right into infantry fire, though. I'm going to hide names just for a second. Look at that NG firing straight down. 2 kills from the NG. We've got a squad leader with the SGG running forward as well, but he went down. He got sprayed down by a brain gun. More British smoke going down there. Let's look over to the pontoon bridge. The King Tiger's still pushing forward. Look at the mortars coming down here. This is what I mentioned. It's going to be so hard for them to build these pontoon bridges because of that mortar fire. But look at this. The French have done it again. They've come up with a unique strategy. That doesn't pay off for them. I thought that might pay off for them, but that mortar... Unlucky there. Trying to sneakily build that pontoon. Back to the main bridge. The Germans still pushing across the main bridge. They've done a good job gaining ground. They've wiped out most of the British squads here. There is one rifleman, Alexander Way-7, holding down. Look at this Bren. Look at the placement of this Bren. This Bren just firing through the smokes. The Bren goes down. There is a rally here. That rally will go down eventually. The Germans keep pushing forward. MG here. This is really a battle of attrition at this point. Look at the mortar fire coming down from the Germans as well. This immense mortar fire onto the first point, trying to knock down rallies, trying to knock off the enemy mortars. A kill there from the mortars takes on James. You can see Clark here is a mortar for the British. Where did that AT gun, that stationary AT gun, I believe it's over here. This should be the AT gun. So, no, I can't find where that AT gun, there was an AT stationary gun, but it looks like it's being moved. Oh, there it is. It has been killed. The mortars from the Germans have killed it, and they've managed to get a pontoon up over here. We'll see if the British manage to throw a gammon bomb to knock out this pontoon. You can see the tanks firing across the river, and there goes the pontoon. Fion, Bushwicks threw that gammon bomb, and that pontoon needs to be built up all over again. You can see them. This is what we mentioned, though. Coalition Francophone have been so good thinking up unique tactics. They've rebuilt the bridge. They're actually using the pontoons itself, what they call the buoys, the buoys, the floats, hiding in them that protects them from the mortar fire, and they've managed to build up the bridge for a second time. We'll have to see if they use this opportunity now, because Fion's gone down. The tanks are doing immense fire across the bridge, along with the mortars. This might be the chance they need. This might be the opportunity to get across the bridge. Do they bring the MSP? The MSP is moving. Antonio. Is Antonio going to go for it? Let's have a look now. Will the MSP make it across? You can see the smoke screen. The mass smoke screen there, but the MSP's gone down. The mortars, Antonio was actually killed in the MSP by a mortar. The MSP is now stuck. The Honourable Fisherman, he got taken out, so this MSP is now stranded here. Those mortars has now pinned the MSP. That was such a great opportunity. We still have a German crossing the river, though. Look at this German go. Who is that? They even tried to block the bridge with a half-track. The half-track has been blocked. We've got a squad leader here for the Germans. He's managed to make it across, but he is on his own. They need to get that MSP across as fast as possible right now. Look at those mortars there. They can't get that MSP. That MSP is completely stuck. They need to take out the mortars for the British to give them a chance to get that MSP back. Meanwhile, the Germans, they've put a stronghold here. They've got MGs up in the bridge towers. They're starting to cross the main bridge further and further. Look at them go. We'll just zoom down the middle of the bridge here. Look at the defenders. Black Sheep is leading the way. He's cleared out this portion of the bridge. Continuing to push down. There is MGs at the end of the bridge for the British. They're firing down, making it impossible for the Germans to push forward anymore at this point. Those mortars are still online. Clark's still firing that handheld mortar. This pontoon is up, though. They still have a chance. Oh, it looks like the MSP has got destroyed. At some point, the MSP was destroyed, and now we can see there's British tanks here. Wolverine on the scene. No, sorry, not Wolverine. A Hellcat. A Hellcat has appeared for the 501st. Very speedy tank, a quick tank. So it got here in record time. That's going to be looking to hunt down the King Tiger and Panther that are raining across. Look at those mortars. Look at all the dead bodies here. Coalition Francophone are leading in tickets. Time left, 37 minutes. This has been a very strong start for Coalition Francophone. We'll have to see if it pays off. You can see the 222 firing at the bridge now as well. The 222 trying to keep that pontoon secure, trying to make sure no gammon components get thrown across to destroy it. There is a lot of 501st over here on the west side, but no one is actually pushing on the west side so far. Looks like Coalition Francophone have focused mostly on the east and central bridge. Black Sheep pushing forward. I believe he's a radio man. He's looking to gain ground. There is another tank. Is that a Firefly? I think that's a Firefly on the scene. Firefly positioning itself underneath the bridge, trying to take out the King Tiger and Panthers. We'll just remove nameplates. Look at the angle this Firefly has. He has seen a German tank, and he's putting shots down range. At any point, we'll start to hear artillery and bombers being called in, no doubt. There is a delay. You have to wait 4-5 minutes before the commander assets can be used. So at any point, we'll start to hear the commander assets being used. This pontoon is still up. The Coalition Francophone have done a good job of making sure this pontoon doesn't get taken down. The mortars here coming down for the German attackers, making sure none of the British can get close. There's the first bomb. Called it. Literally just called it. The first bomb has come out. It was a Mustang. I believe it was aimed at the King Tiger. King Tiger below half health now. This King Tiger is going to have to be careful. If it gets spotted by the Firefly, that King Tiger can go down. Artillery coming in. German artillery now. A big hit from the German artillery. Wiping out a squad there. Will it get the Firefly as well? The Firefly took a little bit of splash damage. That's a big artillery bombardment. You can see the 2 brain gunners here for the British as well, trying to hold back the German push. Good position for the brain carriers, for the Brens. It's going to be so hard to kill these brain gunners. Going to need some kind of sniper to try kill them from down the upper end of the bridge. Back to the eastern pontoon. There's a break. What's trying to get across? It looks like a half-track. A half-track is trying to make a break across the bridge. It probably has a squad leader inside. A squad leader on radio guy. He has made it across. He is under fire from the AT gun. And there is a Hellcat nearby. So this half-track's location is known. It's the Honorable Fisherman, who we know is a radio man, and I believe Antonio is a squad leader. They're probably trying to get somewhere they can place down a rally. They're going to drive right next to this Hellcat, though. They're going to have to be so careful. They're going to have to be so careful this Hellcat doesn't spot them. They've drove right by the Hellcat. If they can get a rally up now, at some point, if they can get away from this Hellcat, stay hidden, that might be the opportunity the Germans see. They're going to bail out. They must know the Hellcat is there. It's going to be so risky for them to place a rally right here. Are they going to try to place a rally? They're going to keep driving. Antonio's going to keep driving. He's left his squad mate, though. They need to move. They've given away their location. The longer they waste time, this Hellcat's just going to turn around and smack them. The Hellcat doesn't seem to know. There's a little bit of miscommunication here, a little bit of delay. He's now going to turn his gun. At any second, he's going to spot that half-track. The half-track is stuck in the ditch. He's going to drive right in front of the Hellcat's vision. Hellcat, boom, one shot, misses. Misses. This is huge for the Coalition Francophone. Second shot, misses. And this might be it. This might be the opportunity they need. Taunton also rushing across. Can they place the rally? Rally goes down. Look at the spawns now for Coalition Francophone. They now have a squad on this side of the river. But immediately, the rally goes down. The rally goes down immediately, hit by that Hellcat. But the squad leader and radio man know they're going to keep moving. They're going to get out of there. They're going to keep going. Taunton is Taunton here for the 501st is hunting them down as infantry. He's getting shot at. Taunton goes down. The half-track is still going. This is what Coalition Francophone need, and this is the nightmare the 501st defenders didn't need. Coalition Francophone now can set up a foothold on this side of the river, giving the German attackers the step they need. Antonio and the Honorable Fisherman, they're going to keep driving. They're going to find a spot far away, secure, where they can place down a rally. Looks like the Hellcat isn't even going to try chase it at this point. Going back to the main bridge, the pontoon has been destroyed at some point. The King Tiger got repaired. It's heading back to the action. Look at these strafes coming in on the bridge. I'm not sure whose those are. Looks like that was a British strafe. Stuka, one Stuka, missing the Firefly. Second Stuka, hitting the Firefly. The Firefly goes down by the second Stuka. Incredible organization there. The Spitfires and Stukas coming in at the same time. Maybe confusing the 501st crew. A smoke barrage coming down as well. Every commander asset has been used, blinding the defenders. Mortars coming down. We might see a push now across the main bridge. It looks like Coalition Francophone, they're shifting their focus over onto the west side. Interesting, interesting. That was beautiful. So the 501st have lost a heavy tank, a Firefly. That's a big tank for them. The 222 putting shots down range. The Hellcat still looking for that half-track. If Coalition Francophone can get a AT to take down that half track, that'll be used. You can see Antonia and Fisherman, they've placed another rally, but they're not going to stop. They're going to keep driving. They placed down a rally. Now their squad can start getting to work. Meanwhile, the Honourable Fisherman and Antonio, they're going to look to place another rally. Very clever there by Coalition Francophone. They're not going to place one rally and be satisfied by that. They're going to place a rally. The squad leader and radio gun, they're going to move, go place another rally, so it keeps the 501st on their toes. They're not going to be able to isolate and find precisely where they keep coming from. Shots coming across range. There's a long range shot. I believe that's an 88. 88 fire coming in. We'll just zoom on over. It's been an incredible match so far. Yep, it's Mad Fox with the 88. He's putting shots down range. He's trying to support the infantry who are moving to the west side now, who are trying to place a pontoon down on the west side. Meanwhile, back on the east side, another pontoon has gone down, and Coalition Francophone have broken across yet again. Can a Peach run across? And there's the MSP. Pixtrex has got an MSP across the eastern side. This is huge for Coalition Francophone. A nightmare for the 501st defenders. This MSP is going to drive right in front of the Hellcat, though. The Hellcat has spotted it. This can be an easy kill for that Hellcat. The Hellcat takes one hit, but he managed to take out the MSP. The Hellcat goes down. Oh, so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Incredible shot by the Panther crew. Is that the King Tiger crew, sorry. Honnet and Lowell, who did an incredible job in the semi-finals. They actually were MVPs in the semi-finals with their tank crews. Just seconds too late to save that MSP. But the Hellcat has gone down, which gives more of an advantage to the attackers here. Coalition Francophone have broken across the western pontoon, and they have infantry able to secure this area now. So it's going to be hard for the 501st to get anything to destroy that pontoon. So incredible work so far. The Coalition Francophone doing an incredible job, and this is what we mentioned, this is what Wabbit mentioned as well in the pre-talks before the match. The Coalition Francophone have been so unpredictable, you just don't know what they're going to do. Who could have predicted they're going to drive a half track across the pontoon? At first they tried the MSP failed, it got struck. They came back with a half track, they put the shield down, they drove the radio man and squad leader across just so they could place a rally. Who would have predicted that? And that is why Coalition Francophone are in the finals. You can't predict what they're going to do. And it shows just yet again, they've been such an unpredictable side. They've been so creative and clever in their tactics. What a great game so far. So far as well, 28 minutes left. Coalition Francophone are winning on tickets because of the tank kills. Coalition Francophone are looking strong. They're looking very strong this game. We'll just look at the map. Look at how far the half track has traveled. The half track has traveled all the way across towards the second cap. You've got to say, Coalition Francophone, what incredible uses of techniques they come up with. Look at that though. Leo Brushwald destroyed the pontoon. Look how close the Panther came. This Panther now is completely stuck. This Panther is going to need infantry support. He can't reverse. Can he drive off? He might be stuck. His tank crew, he's going to turn the gun around and try blast himself off. Looks like he just can't do that. Or is he going to get stuck again? He might be completely stuck. He's trying to get out of there. This Panther is in such a hard spot. Leo Brushwald just not making it in time. I did see something else try to cross the bridge. It was infantry. This Panther is in such a precarious position right now. He might need infantry support so his crew can get out and flip the vehicle. But look at all the British. The British are honing in. Rambo, Tauntaun, Bushwicks. They know there is a Panther here. They know there is a potential of a free heavy tank kill. They're getting out. Bushwick is on the flank. Bushwick might be able to get the kills here. Bushwick, one shot, misses. Bushwick, does he have a grenade? They need to get in the tank as quick as possible. The tank is free. They need to get back in now before a grenade goes out. You're going to hear Lucky Shot shouting, go, 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 get in. And they managed to get in time. Look how close Bushwick was. Bushwick should maybe have just fired that grenade and hope for the best. One Piat goes and misses. That was a Piat shot. Just went over the Panther. Incredible. Incredible. Now Coalition Francophone have a heavy tank on the south side of the river. Absolutely incredible. Bushwick is hiding underneath the pontoon, maybe ready to blow up the pontoon a second time that it gets made. Can of Peach and Tube is still alive over here. Sorry, it's just it's not Can of Peach. Can of Peach it's actually Menu best off is alive. Bushwick, the pontoon has been built. Is Bushwick going to destroy the pontoon? Does he have a gammon bomb? He doesn't. I don't think he has a gammon bomb, but he has a grenade launcher in hand, so he might destroy the trucks as they come across. Look at this rush now. Logi and a logistics truck and an MSP trying to rush across the pontoon. If these can get across, 501st are going to be in some serious difficulties here. What an incredible There it is again. Hornet and Lavelle in the King Tiger killing Bushwick literally milliseconds before he could block the pontoon. Lavelle and Hornet are looking for the MVP title again. 2 games in a row. Coalition Francophone, they have a MSP and a full logistics truck across the river now. That means they can build a fob. They've got an MSP. Can the 501st hold onto the first cap? 25 minutes left. It's looking so incredibly good for Coalition Francophone right now. They've managed to get across the bridge. They've also got a pontoon up in the west that also pushing across the main bridge. 501st are going to need to reorganize quickly. The bridge goes down in the west. But have they communicated that an MSP and logistics truck got across the river? Has that been communicated? This is looking incredible. We was talking about at the start of the game how important it is to get across that river. How you need speed to get across that river. Coalition Francophone, they've done incredible techniques here to break across. Really impressive, intuitive. The commander driving across, Polaroids is the commander for Coalition Francophone this game, I believe. He's drove his commander car across the river. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Sorry. If you didn't know, if the commander is on a capture zone, commanders actually help speed up the process of a capture. If you're a public player, you didn't know that, or if you just didn't know that in general, having your commander on the cap actually speeds up the process that you capture the zone. We've seen a few clans use their commander like that in the tournament. It looks like that's what Coalition Francophone is doing. They're using every single point of meta they can, any technique they can to secure this first objective. If they secure this objective, that is going to give them a huge advantage going into the second match. Absolutely incredible. Lewis Nickton moving forward. He's cleared out the right tower. Polarized is still alive in his tower, though, I believe, along with a rifleman. They're holding the door the best they can. Friendly fire. I'm going to guess that's probably a mortar. A Staghound has come forward now for the 501st. Peter Muller and John Erden coming forward with a Staghound. Look at this. Coalition Francophone infantry coming up for the rear now. And this is what's going to punish the 501st here. If the Coalition Francophone infantry can find those rallies, that is going to be maybe game over for the first cap here. They've managed to get behind. They're closing in on all sides. Is this... They've got the footbridge up now in the west. Oh, they've got a rally down in the west, and they've got a footbridge. Abby goes down. And Mushu rushing across, encircling the cap now on every single angle. They've got the bridge. They're pushing in on the west. They're pushing in from the east. And they're also pushing in on the south. This is absolutely incredible. This is looking incredibly good now for the Coalition Francophone. We'll look at the map quickly. Look at the map. Look at all the blue approaching from every single angle they can. It looks like there might be a tank battle any second. We're going to zoom on over quickly to this tank battle. The Staghound is coming forward. He kills the Pioneer. The Panther is up. Panther is still here. A shot went out over here. I'm not sure what is engaging over here. It's the Panther. The Panther is engaging the Firefly. Firefly is at half health. The Firefly is trying to smoke in front of him. We'll hide nameplates for a second. You can see the Panther's health. The health green bar is where the Panther is. Can the Panther hit another shot? You can see a transport vehicle going across. It looks like there's a repair crane down. They're trying to get a repair crane up for the Firefly. Smoke's going out. This is Tonton. I don't know what Tonton's doing, but he's maybe trying to rush to destroy this pontoon. Oh, Bushwick is here as well. Bushwick can destroy the pontoon. And there it is. The bridge has been neutralized. Coalition Francophone have neutralized the first bridge. The hardest cap in the game. With 20 minutes left and plenty of tickets on their side. Absolutely incredible. Can they get this cap? There's very... In fact, there's only the Staghound left. Only the Staghound is left on cap. There's a few infantrymen trying to rush. Look at that German mortars coming in. That is German, and they've captured it. They've captured it. Coalition Francophone have done what we thought might be impossible. They've captured the first objective. Now, everything else should be a lot easier for them. They've done what was thought was impossible. The time has gone up to 35 minutes now. They can move on to the second cap. The second cap is wrong. You can see, you can't see, but there's some German, there's some Coalition Francophone text saying, let's go in chat. They're very happy. They've done the hardest part. They've taken the first cap. The Panther got destroyed. Lucky Shot has gone down. Theo Bushwick got his revenge. He blew up the Panther as it was trying to retreat. Level on Honnet with the King Tiger still there. But Coalition Francophone have done the impossible. They've taken the first cap. Can the Five for Ronan Firth hold on now? Can they hold on? Can they hold on? Ooh, this is incredible. What a game. What a game. What a game. You can see infantry here trying to push forward. 500 first are starting to retreat. Coalition Francophone are already advancing. You can see Flavian, Pixton, Exoset. These are all names we've seen throughout the tournament. They're pushing forward. How is the 501st going to respond? How is the 501st going to respond to this? Do they have any defenses built? Oh, look! Coalition Francophone are already on the second cap. I wanted to take like a 2-minute break, hoping they would like take a little bit of pause. But Coalition Francophone is like, nah. None of that. We're already moving on to the second cap. Coalition Francophone are moving on to the second cap. They're not having any moment pause. They've already got infantry moving to harass their second cap. Grand is moving out. Along with James, Mark. They might find the rally though. Grand with a Bren gun absolutely destroyed Razel there. His head just went clean off. There's the Honourable Fisherman and Antonio again. They're half track. They've just been driving around this entire game placing those rallies. A good grenade. Got a Zark there. Zark went down to a grenade. I'm not sure whose grenade. Maybe Jack? He's the only one close by. Razel went down to that Bren gun. Grand is near the rally, but he's just ran past it. But it doesn't matter because Antonio and the Honourable Fisherman in their half track, they've just been driving around this match. They've been doing a tour of the Netherlands. This is holiday for them. They've got their half track. They're going camping. They're just on a camping trip at this point. We've got two Grims over here. We've got Grim and Grim. John, two Johns. Can John get... John gets the double kill. Can he get any more? He is bleeding. He's hiding. He has scared that infantry back. Point blank grenade launcher to the face will scare infantry. The Grim Reaper here, living up to his name. He's literally just devastated. Two of the Coalition Francophone team. Got Slim moving forward. Did Slim spot Reaper? Slim, is he going to start building up the pontoon? Slim's starting to work on the pontoon. Clever. Will Grim hear this? Grim did hear it. He threw a gammon bomb. He didn't kill Slim, though. He did throw a gammon bomb that destroyed the progress of the pontoon. But Slim is still alive. Reaper putting out shots. He just fired another grenade launcher, killing Canna Peach now. Menu and Goff is here. Can they find Grim? Antonio and the Honorable Fisherman just got killed by friendly fire. Their lovely camping trip has come to an end. What happened? What happened? Did they place a rally down? They did manage to place a rally. And their half-track is there, so they'll probably spawn on their rally. But I don't know what happened there. Zark killed Honorable Fisherman and Antonio as they're just trying to have a nice camping trip in the lowlands. Unbelievable. It looks like, I don't know who's the squad leader here for Slim, but it looks like Slim's squad is trying to get up this western pontoon so the Panther maybe can cross. If they can do that, that'll be incredible. The infantry here should be enough to make sure no gallon bombs get thrown on the pontoon. So if they can build up the pontoon, that tank can make it across, and that's going to be an incredibly strong asset to use for securing the second cap. Look at the time. The second cap has just been unlocked. So the cooldown on the cap is over. Stuka came in. It got 1 infantry kill. Actually, we'll just double check, see what that Stuka was on, because it might have been on an MSP. Look at the long range shots. And this is what Mammals said before the game. He said, look out for the long range shots. We're good at long range. That is an 88 firing across the river. He's actually shooting at friendlies at this point. But that is the 88 and the tank for the Germans shooting from all the way over here. Look at the distance they are firing. That's the king target, the Panther and the 88 firing at such a long distance. You can tell their tank crews have been practicing. They're using that indirect fire, shooting at that distance, and the pontoon has been built. Is it a plane on the pontoon? It was on the 88. The 88 has been destroyed by the 501st. They called in a Mustang on the 88. The 88 has been destroyed. We've got the Grim squad here. We've got 2 Grims again. Don't know why that keeps happening. On the other side of the road from each other. Musu is going to run right by the rally. That rally would have gone offline. So Grim knows there's infantry nearby. He's probably looking to see where the infantry is. We've got Abby crossing the road opposite him. They must see him. 1 infantry just crossed right in front of him. Sten gun. Straight in the back. Musu goes down to a Sten gun. Here comes the Panther. The Panther is rushing across the bridge while the pontoon is up. No one's there for the British to take down the pontoon. Let's just have a look at the map. Let's collect ourselves on the map. So again, look at this. Every single approach the coalition Francophone are coming from, they are encircling the cap. And the 501st are trying to hold them back the best they can, but they're just getting overwhelmed on all sides by the momentum of the coalition Francophone. We haven't really looked at the west. We've got the Staghound over here. We've got a command car. We've got an MSP on the move. It looks like the Staghound is trying to hunt the MSPs. He's trying to find any logistics that are trying to get across. I'm trying to zoom on over because logistics, we're going to have a logistics fight. Squad 4 for Coalition Francophone, who are trying to build a FOB, have just had a 501st logistics squad drive right by. Alex here, did he get discovered? Did the 501st see that FOB? It'll be interesting to know if they did. They might have spotted it, they might not have. I don't think he did. I don't think the 501st discovered that FOB location. Back towards the cap. We've got Flavian leading his squad from the south. James here. Is he a sniper or is he just a rifleman? Oh, he goes down. He gets taken down. So we've got Flavian's squad moving in on the south. There's also a presence moving in over here. I believe this is Churchill. I think the 501st have a Churchill still alive over here since the start of the game. They do. So a Churchill for the 501st on this side, on the west side, holding back the approach from Zark and his squad. Frank is looking for that rally. They know there's a spawn over here. Frank, aka Red Dawn, is looking for where that rally is. He knows there's a rally over here. That he knows there's some kind of spawn. He's trying his best to find it. Was that a Panzerfaust? It sounded like a Panzerfaust. A Panzerfaust shot at the Churchill, missing. Panzerfaust very hard to aim at distance. I think that was Piper? Piper with the Panzerfaust? A long-range shot. Very, very ambitious, but I've seen him hit shots at that distance. He's marking the tank. A Panzerstreck, sorry. He's getting the Panzerstreck out. The Churchill drove closer. This should be an easy shot for him. He's probably going to try sneak up, place a mine first to get the side shot. Yep, he's sneaking forward. Can Piper get the kill on this Churchill? One shot, take his engine out. Ammo rack. Piper with the ammo rack on the Churchill. Incredible. 500 on first is looking in a difficult position now. With Flavian's squad taking out one of the rallies, there is only one squad, well, two squads left on the cap for 501st. They've only got two squads left on the cap. With no armor support nearby, Flavian's squad is moving in. There's 1,000 supplies here that hasn't been used for the defenders. We'll go on board Axro at the moment. He's an MG. We'll see if he cleans out any buildings. Running in with the MG. I'm going to lose my voice by the end of the first match. One MG firing. Takes down Shiver. He's under fire now from the building. He gets into cover. And a trade there. Spam, and XR go down. But Flavian's squad is still moving in. Black Sheep, Flavian, Boromir. Oh, Boromir. I don't know. Boromir was French. I mean, I think Boromir was my favorite. Boromir was Sean Bean, right? Or was Boromir... Yeah, Boromir was Sean... Or was that Faramir? Which one was which? Whichever one was Sean Bean, he was the best. The cap has been neutralized. Let's forget about Lord of the Rings. The cap has been neutralized. Flavian's squad has neutralized the point. 500 on first need to act. They need to pull bodies back. A kill there. It sounded like an MSP or something exploded. A Stuka came in. Was it the MSP? An MSP? No, yeah, an MSP. It was an MSP. An MSP has been destroyed by a Stuka. 500 on first are reacting. They're pulling bodies on cap now. They're clearing out the buildings. Flavian isn't going to manage to get this cap. They're going to have to regroup and push again. Black Sheep still alive on the inside. He goes down to Lear with that M1 carbine. So 500 on first, they have re-secured the cap. They've cleaned out the buildings. They pushed Flavian's squad back. Another 500 on first squad are moving in. They've secured the, what would this be, the eastern side of the road and the buildings on the eastern side. But minute by minute, second by second, the Coalition Francophone are moving and circling it with stronger numbers on all sides. There's been a battle going on over here. Antonio is alive. So it looks like Antonio and his squad that are pushing him from the west have secured the western side now. They were battling for those buildings for a while. They finally secured them. And with the MSP destroyed here on the west, look how encircled the camp is. We've got Axo living down. He's going to run straight into a squad rally at this point. He goes down. He gets sprayed down by a Sten gun. But we've got Vigor moving in as well on the north side. He's spotted the rally. He's wiped out this squad. Rambo is doing his best to hold them back. Rambo gets sprayed down by as well. But the rally is going to go down here for 500 on first. That means there's only one squad for 500 on first able to spawn in the cap location. They're completely encircled. They're completely encircled. 500 on first are in a desperate situation here. They've got one rally left on cap, one squad left on cap. And if you're a fan of Hearts of Iron, you know this is looking bad. If you play as much Hearts of Iron as I do, you know this isn't looking good. The home city has been captured. They're going to be taking attrition. Coalition Francophone are looking incredibly strong. Not only that, but Coalition Francophone have a 60-ticket lead, and they've encircled the second cap. I can hear a tank. Did I hear a tank, or was it a plane? I can hear a plane coming forward. It's a strafe of some kind. Didn't quite see where its shots were. It looked like it was a Spitfire. Vigor has gone in. He's going to take out the last rally. The final rally has been spotted by Vigor. He's going to place a HE or a grenade. He destroyed the rally, so that means the 501st only have one squad nearby with a spawn. At this point, you got to think, are the 501st just going to give this cap? And are they going to retreat and start working on securing the third cap? We just look on the map. I zoom in on the map. Look at all the blue names moving on the map. The 501st still have the commander on cap. He's the only one alive on cap. We've got James Allen. We spoke to him before the game. James Allen, the commander for the defenders. One kill. He killed Vigor. He's doing his best to hold onto the cap as long as he can. And he goes down. He gets sniped by Keeper. Keeper with that shot. Good shot by Keeper. And I think that is going to be the cap secured for the Coalition Francophone. The match is going to continue onto the third cap. How much time is left? 20 minutes. Coalition Francophone is looking incredibly strong. 501st are calling back their last squad. A last desperate attempt to hold on to the cap as long as they can. Tonton, Hasu, Bushwick, they're moving in. They're going to rush right into a Coalition Francophone squad, though. Tonton goes down. Hasu putting a spray back. He gets a kill on Slime, but Hasu goes down as well. Exocet with that SG-44 squad leader. The last of the 501st defense on the cap is taken. The point has been neutralized. There is a Firefly nearby, but the Firefly, if I was a Firefly at this point, I would just try to secure the tank before you lose it. Looks like a Panther went down at some point. I'm not sure what destroyed the Panther, but good job to the 501st. They have knocked out 2 Panthers now. So that means they only have the King Tiger left, the Germans. The Germans will only have the King Tiger as a heavy tank left in play. 2 Panthers have been destroyed. So good job to the 501st for taking out those 2 heavy German armors. And the heavy German tanks is what they're going to need for the later caps. The later caps become a lot more open. Meanwhile, Muller in a Staghound is under fire. They've located the King Tiger on a Stug. They're going to have to get out of there. That Staghound is going to be an easy kill for this King Tiger if the King Tiger can land one shot on it. The Staghound doing its best, trying to break line of sight, trying to speed away the King Tiger. Takes a shot from the Firefly. The King Tiger's going to have to retreat. Second shot. Look how low on health the King Tiger is. I don't think they're going to manage to kill it. The King Tiger's doing his best. Is it Ooh, live well and honey. Ooh, almost going for an early bath there. The King Tiger's low on health, and it is trapped. If the 501st can kill that King Tiger, that's going to be huge. Meanwhile, back on cap, the Coalition Francophone have secured the cap, so we're moving on to the third cap. This is where things are going to start getting a little bit more difficult again for the Coalition Francophone. The third cap is a little bit open. There is tree lines, and the third cap is this little area here. It's these housings. It's basically this little junction here and this house, these 3 houses here. This is where German armor needs to come support infantry a little bit more now. The cap gets a lot more open. The ground around the cap is open. Looks like the Firefly is treating. The Firefly did a good job on that King Tiger, though. Unfortunate for the 501st that they couldn't finish off the King Tiger. They couldn't ammo rack it. But that King Tiger is very low on health. It's going to be very cautious. It needs to get repaired. That King Tiger is the only heavy tank the Coalition Francophones have left. You can see they've brought a Stug forward as well. You've got to love the tanks like the Stugs. Underdog tanks. That's what I like them. The Stug is an underdog tank. couple of seconds to breathe. Whew. Whew. I need a couple of seconds just to catch my breath and breathe. Oh. Oh, and just clear my throat. What a match we've had. What an incredible match we've had this game. Absolutely incredible. Coalition Francophone doing what we thought was impossible. Breaking the first cap, getting across that river with some clever use of tactics, some innovative things. We can see Antonio and the Honorable Fisherman. They've lost their half track, but they're still doing what they were doing originally. They place a rally, they relocate. They place a rally, they relocate. They place a rally, they relocate. Which makes it incredibly hard for the 501st to locate where they're coming from, pin them down, and take out their spawn. We'll just be on board Antonio and the Fisherman for a second. Antonio taking a shot to the dome there. The Honorable Fisherman shouting at his squad leader to get in cover. Antonio goes down to a sniper. Don't know who that sniper was, but a great shot by them. Let's take a little look at the rest of the battlefield. We'll just zoom up a little bit. You can see, look at Coalition Francophone. Look at them spreading out, slowly encircling. You can already see the blue names on the map. They're on every single angle. They're already encircling. They're not wasting time. They're not allowing the 501st time to embed and build up defenses. They're encircling as quick as they can. Meanwhile, the Firefly here, the Firefly's going to drive right by the Coalition Francophone fob. The Firefly is a little bit damaged. He's a little bit more than half health, but him driving near this fob is going to be dangerous. You can see Mamad. Mamad, MVP for 2 matches in this tournament for tank hunting. Mamad has made it his passion for destroying tanks, and this Firefly has just drove right near the fob for the Coalition Francophone. Let's see if Mamad comes and gets his trophy. A kill there for the Firefly. The Firefly just destroyed an MSP, I believe. Yeah, so the Firefly just destroyed. I'm not sure if that was I think that was an MSP. Or it was a logistics truck. Either way, destroyed it. It's dead. The Firefly moving forward now. Nicholas Veneral and Professor McSkillick. Did they spot the rally? Spotted the rally, so they get the rally. They've cleared up a rally. One of the flanking positions, but there's still fob behind them. So that rally wasn't necessarily that important, unknowingly to the tank crew. But look at the 501st. We're trying to secure all angles. You've got a squad in the north, a squad in the south, a squad in the center. Coalition Francophone doing what they usually do, encircle a cap, unorthodox tactics, using speed, momentum to claim this game. Huge ticket lead as well so far, considering it's the attacking team that has the ticket lead of nearly 70 tickets. This game is looking very good for Coalition Francophone. There's 27 minutes as well. Plenty of time for Coalition Francophone to get more caps. The Firefly is still retreating. The Staghound got repaired at some point. They're on the hunt. They're looking for spawns. Look at Coalition Francophone. A strafe coming down here. That was a British Spithound. Spithounds? Spitfire, man. I'm going to guess Hasu called that in. He probably ran into this Coalition Francophone, the German rally. Tried to call in a Spitfire to destroy it. Unfortunately, it missed. Coalition Francophone are now flanking on this side, on the west side. This is where things are going to get a little bit hard again, though, for Coalition Francophone. The caps are very close. So the fourth cap is close to the third cap, meaning the 501st have a hard spawn that is close to reinforce. It's also open fields on a lot of angles, so it's hard for Coalition Francophone to move in without being seen. So things are going to get a little bit difficult here. You can see a Staghound now for the 501st. Staghound finding Flavian's squad in this tree line, putting fire down. Staghound scouting through the trees, taking down a few kills. This is where mortars are going to start becoming less and less effective as well. With the map now opening up, that map is a lot more open. There's a lot less choke points. Mortars are going to becoming less effective than they were previously. They're still going to be a very strong and useful tactic, asset to use, but they're going to be less and less effective. Musu here, Pioneer. Can he get the mine on the Staghound? Just not getting it in time. The Staghound getting one kill. He knows there's infantry approaching from this angle now, so he's able to report that back to his team. Flavian and his squad smoking through the trees in the east. Mortars. See these mortars hitting trees? Mortars, as we said, becoming more less and less effective. Flavian sneaking through, being a Randy Orton. He goes down. Randy Orton goes down there. And MG firing from the windows through the smoke. Good shots there. The Staghound still being a nuisance to Slim's squad here. Tonton was under fire in his little car. Choo-choo. Oh, there's been a kill here. Oh, it hasn't. I thought this was a dead Firefly. It's not. It's the 501st rally that Piper, the AT guy, has spotted. Will he take down the rally? He saw people spawning, but did he spot the rally? Unfortunate for Piper there. If he just kept silent, moved forward, he would have got the rally, and the 501st would have lost the rally there. I just heard a vehicle get destroyed. Was that the Staghound? The Staghound's just gone down. I missed it. Wabbit caught it, so we'll have to watch who got that later from Wabbit's footage. I think that was Mad Fox. I'm pretty sure he's an AT guy. I think Mad Fox just got the kill on the Staghound, so the 501st have just lost the Staghound. But that was doing a great job of harassing the Coalition Francophone infantry as they were pushing forward. Pierre of the 501st is pushing through the trees. He's near the rally of Flavian's squad. Will he find the rally? He's really close. That rally's going to go offline in a second. There's a few infantry in front of him. He might get killed here. And he goes down. Michelle in the grass, taking him out. But Pierre might have been able to report the location of that rally and give it to his team so they know where it is. They might be able to act on that still. Coalition Francophone still trying to push in the north. It looks like the 501st have actually pushed the coalition back in the north. If you remember early on, they were doing a quick push from the north through the trees, but it looks like the 501st have countered that. They've pushed them back. They've re-secured the forest for time being. They've also pushed Flavian's squad back on the east side. And they've placed a rally down on the edge of the trees. I saw a tank. What is that? Oh, it's Mad Fox. He's got in the commander car. He's low on health. Not the commander car, sorry. The Kubelwagen. So, the Coalition Francophone, they've lost a little bit of momentum. 501st are starting to collect themselves, but this is still looking very hard for the 501st. They're being pushed on every side. You can see Coalition Francophone moving in on the west side now. Sweeping the buildings one by one. Jake Sullivan just went down. Grim Reaper's gone down. Markeley has gone down. This squad here from Pixtex are moving forward bit by bit, securing the buildings on the west side, little by little. Flavian's squad over here have just been wiped. Will Joe be able to take down the rally, or has the rally gone down? The rally's already gone down. So Flavian's squad here on the east side has gone down. So the 501st have temporarily secured the east. Temporarily, they've got control of the east. Coalition Francophone, though, still pushing in on the west. Building by building, they're clearing them out. Pixtex, AXA, clearing them out. They're almost towards the cap now. Artillery here. This will be the 501st artillery trying to hold back the push on the west. It was just a small burst, 4 rounds. Didn't get any kills. Pixtex and AXA have secured another building. So this entire row of houses on the west is almost completely in the hands of the coalition Francophone at this point. Sullivan and Ross doing their best to hold the last building. Sullivan getting a kill, taking down the MG. Piper moving forward to help. Pixtex jumping out the window, breaking his ankle. A Spitfire not getting any kills. But you can be sure the 501st are fully aware that there's an infantry push coming in from the west. And they're doing their best to take out the rallies. Look at infantry trying to sneak behind to get where the rallies are. It seems the 501st know where that rally is. We've got Lewis here pushing down the trench line. Radio man, he's under fire. He gets hit by a grenade. He goes down. They've got snipers in the church tower nearby. I hear a vehicle. It's a second Staghound. Another Staghound has come out with Muller. A Daimler, sorry. It's a Daimler this time. Gonna have to be careful, though. Mad Fox is right there. Mad Fox with a shot through the window. Mad Fox, incredible. That's his second tank kill this game. Mad Fox with the Panzerschreck. One shot in the Daimler. That Daimler may be getting a little bit too close to these buildings when there was aware infantry was close. Mad Fox, incredible game from him. 2 tank kills confirmed. Incredible. The 501st have completely secured the north, though. Look at the North Forest. That the coalition Francophone were pushing through confidently at the beginning. It's been wiped out. Spam and Jack took out the rally. There is a rally over here. What Keeper just spawned on. Canapeach, Goff, Ben, Menu, Vidivdivda, all pushing on the north. They've managed to push through the northwest. But the 501st holding on. Time, 20 minutes. Coalition Francophone have ticket lead. 20 minutes, plenty of time. 501st could lose this cap. They could hold it. It's looking very balanced at this point. And take a little break to have a little bit of a drink. I'm just apologizing to my chat now. If there's any voice cracks, I'm sorry. Another shot just went out then. I heard the shot. That would have been Mad Fox. I'm confident of it. Where was the tank, though? I heard the tank, and I heard the shot at the tank. But where is the tank? I don't hear the tank anymore. What, is that it? Did Mad... Don't tell me Mad Fox got it. Was that Piper or Mad Fox? It was Piper. Piper got the kill on the Firefly. Incredible. We completely missed it. But in chat, Piper said good kill, or he said Firefly killed. What an incredible shot by Piper. There's Piper. There's the Firefly. Piper one shot the Firefly with the Shrek. That's a huge loss there for the 501st. And I imagine the 501st tank crews might be a little bit irate. They might be getting a little bit pissed off here at Mad Fox and Piper. Sorry for swearing, YouTube. But it's true. If I was that tank crew, I would have been so annoyed. To the people who say AT needs a buff, no, just learn how to use AT. We've seen it multiple times this game. You can one-shot tanks with the right kit. AT doesn't need a buff. They're strong. Meanwhile, Lucky coming forward with a Yag. We've got a Stug over here from Tom and Nerf. Where's the King Tiger? We've not seen the King Tiger for a while. The King Tiger is all the way on the north side. Looks like he's starting to advance and support. He did have to go for a repair, so he was maybe going back for a repair, being a bit cautious. Clark here moving in. Clark's going to run right into some infantry here. Radio man for the British. The radio man now for the British have the M1 carbine, an incredibly good gun. He goes down though. He gets sprayed down by Goff, who is the German radio. But yeah, recent change for the British radios. Now they get the M1 carbine instead of the Sten gun. Shots coming in here. This is the Yag, I believe. The Stug looking to support from behind. So the Yag firing on infantry, putting suppressing shots down into the buildings. Just hide names for a second. Look at those HEs going in. Trying to knock out the infantry in this building. Suppress so the infantry for the Coalition Francophone can move forward. Which they are doing. You can already see Canna Peach moving forward. Trying to get into the building and clear it out. There is a rally in this building. So if Canna Peach gets in this building, he's going to be able to knock out one of the defenders' rallies. Canna Peach moving inside. He would have heard the rally. He ran past it. And the building's been completely secured. Canna Peach, he missed the rally, but he's keeping it offline. He maybe doesn't know there's a rally there, but it doesn't matter. He is keeping it offline. Will he spot the rally? Yep, there he goes. He spots the rally. He probably heard it in his headset. That's one defender rally gone. So, Coalition Francophone have re-secured the north. They've pushed through the trees with the help of tank support. They have re-secured the north. They're still pushing through the buildings on the west. The 501st are looking in a precarious position right now. All their rallies, apart from one, has been destroyed, and this rally is undefended. If Canna Peach continues, they'll be able to get the last defender's rally. That's artillery coming in. You can see that is the 501st calling in an artillery. Didn't do any damage, though. Came in a little bit too late. Canna Peach and are still alive. And there is one squad left for the defenders. And Canna Peach is very close with his teammate to knocking it out. Here goes Verg. Verg is the first to move. He's a pioneer. He might throw down a HE to clear out this building. Donald takes him out. The rally stays up. Yag Panther moving closer along with the Stug. Canna Peach, MG still alive, holding the window. One shot went out. I'm not sure who fired, but I think they fired at the tanks. The Yags turned. Tonton driving right by. The Mustang just missing. The Mustang landed right where the Yag was previously. But Tonton is here. Is Tonton going to be able to get the kill on the Stug? He's trying to place that mine. It's glitching out a little bit for him. He's placed it. He should be able to take this out. The mine and then the Piat should be enough to take it out. There goes the engine. Can Nerve save it? The Piat missed. Tonton's under fire. He's getting suppressed. Tonton got suppressed. The tank goes down, though. The tank is destroyed. I'm not sure what destroyed the tank, but it went down. Tonton also killed the tank crew. And it was a tank over here. What tank was it? It was the Hellcat. The Hellcat by Wildcat and Daniel finishing off the Stug. The Yag is alive. The Yag spun around as quick as he could to try to support his friend. Now it's going to be Yag versus Hellcat. Who will win this fight? My money's on Yag. If it can keep accurate shots. There's one shot. First shot goes to the Yag, hitting on the Hellcat. Look how organized the tank crew is. Second shot, missing, hitting the fence. Return fire from the Hellcat, damaging the Yag down to half health. Smoke in front of the Yag. Now the Yag needs to turn. The Yag needs to turn to keep up. Second shot from the Hellcat, missing. The Yag turning as quick as he can. The Hellcat almost flying. Second shot kills the gunner of the Hellcat. The Hellcat now needs to retreat. The Hellcat under fire from a second tank now. Good communication, coordination here from the tank crew of the Yag. Third shot, fourth shot on the Hellcat. Hellcat goes down. Good work there. It was the King Tiger. The King Tiger has returned to the battle. The King Tiger in the west side, in the field, in the grain field. Freeman, Levette, Hunter, and Splatter. The King Tiger is here. He claims a kill on the Hellcat. Look at the firepower. Look at the beauty of this tank in the cornfield. The firepower, it is putting down range. And the point has been captured. Sorry, I missed that. But the point has been captured. Coalition Francophone have captured 3 caps now. 3 caps with 27 minutes left. Almost a 100 ticket lead. This is looking incredibly strong for Coalition Francophone. They're onto the 4th cap. This is the 4th cap. It's the church and surrounding area. And look at Coalition Francophone. They're already moving in on the 4th cap. The 501st are trying to retreat as fast as they can. But Coalition Francophone is already there. Canopiche, Goth, Menu, Clem, The Honourable Fisherman, Marcel, Nem, Black Sheep, Salty, Mr. Smith, approaching from all angles. They've taken the first church. Abbey, moving up into the church tower. Moving in. Keeper, the King Tiger now. Moving in. The King Tiger might get hit by Theo here. Theo is the is a sapper, I believe, British. He goes down though, the tank crew fully aware, putting a HE close. Bush goes down. This is already looking incredible for the Coalition Francophone. They might get a 4th cap here. If they get a 4th cap here, this is going to be incredible for them. And with a 100 ticket lead, they might just win the match outright on tickets. There's still 26 minutes left. Plenty of time for them. You can see, look at the firing line here. Flavian and his squad. He gets flanked though by Frank the Breton Gun, getting 3 kills there. Frank goes down finally to Black Sheep. A triple kill. But Black Sheep, no doubt, is going to get the revives here. You got Donald moving in. Donald trying to push up to the roadside. Donald trying to clear the buildings. Doing his best. Nixon's nearby as well. Donald is a squad leader, I believe. He's either a squad leader or mortar. British mortars now also have the Sten gun. Nixon just went down. I believe Goffs put the shot on Nixon. Rambo, Spam, Thomas Lee holding up the church. They're already under pressure. Menu trying to move inside. He gets sprayed down by the M1 carbine. You can hear the King Tiger. Listen to the King. This King Tiger's been up since the start of the game. He did just drive by a defender's rally, though. So an AT might be able to sneak up on the King Tiger. Tank in the north. Is that Firefly or a Sherman? It's got to be a Sherman. Sherman for the 501st in the north. He's engaging a Yag. This Yag should win a frontal engagement. As long as the Yag keeps his front to the Sherman, this is going to be a kill for the Yag. I don't think the Sherman can pen the Yag from the front. And there goes the Sherman. Sherman goes down. Lucky shot. And Heroic Medic getting a kill there with their Yag on the Sherman. Coalition Francophone continuing their encirclement. 501st have done an incredible job defending, but Coalition Francophone, what a game they've had. What a game they've had. Remember, this is just match 1 though. We've still got the second match to go. The 501st can do the exact same as what Coalition Francophone have done here. But every cap the 501st take, the harder it's going to be for the 501st. That means they have to match. Artillery in the north factory, ineffective. It was by the 501st. Probably thinking there's a spawn or a fob somewhere in there. Was ineffective though. Exchange going down here. Piper getting a kill. Joe Johnson goes down. Jefford also goes down. So the Coalition Francophone wiping out a squad there from the 501st. And the 501st, again, they're encircled. If I just go up in the air, look. Coalition Francophone coming in from the east, coming in from the north, coming in from the west, and they're slowly pinching off the south. This is going to be another cap. If this continues for the Coalition Francophone, they're going to get another cap here. There's only one rally left for the 501st in this area. There's only one rally left. Smoke's going in. This is German mortars trying to cover the advance for Coalition Francophone in the south. Only one rally left for the defenders near the cap. And you can see, look at Coalition Francophone. They're already moving on to the 4th cap. Coalition Francophone have already got a squad waiting on the 4th cap. 501st are in a sticky and hard situation here. The last defenders hoarding out in the church. Also, this building, they have secured some of the buildings north of the church. The King Tiger is moving in, though, along with the YAG. Tank support for Coalition Francophone. No tank support for 501st. Evans here. Evans knows there's a German on the other side of the road. He's going to try push him. Mr. Salty. And he goes out. An exchange of grenadier fire there. Evans wins. He sends Salty up flying through the air. We'll give that a 10 out of 10 for Mr. Salty. Coalition Francophone have ran right by this rally. This rally will be offline, though. I believe it's a 15-meter distance, and obviously Menu is within 15 meters. So the last 501st spawn on the cap is offline. Smoke barrage coming in now. This will be Coalition Francophone smoke to try cover their approach. Smoke on the church, trying to blind the defenders inside so they can't fire out. 501st doing their best. Rambo, Nixon, Bushwicks, the last ones alive in the church. They're holding out. Shiver and Spam on the perimeters, trying to hold out on the outside. Luis, Jake Sullivan, and Donald holding up the buildings on the north side of the church. Black Sheep, Nem trying to push forward. Flavian moving forward as well. Smoke's coming in, blinding the defenders. The King Tiger. You can hear the King Tiger supporting, cutting off any reinforcements in the north. My nose is dying. I'm sorry, man. Oh. Whew. King Tiger pushing in on the north. You can hear the exchange of Grenadier fire. Flavian and his squad are trying to secure the buildings on the north. They've cleaned out 4 of them. They're going to keep pushing along. Michelle went down. Donald is alive inside. He's going to be under pressure soon. Donald under pressure. He's got the Sten gun. A great weapon for close range. He gets shot. He might bleed out here. He's going to throw a grenade. He threw 1 grenade out. It was a gammon bomb. He kills Pixten, but Donald bled out himself. Another defender down now. And Coalition Francophone have moved in on the south. They've taken the church almost. The rally is back up, though. The rally is back up. There is Coalition Francophone nearby. Frank is going to move right in front of Boromir. Frank goes down. He killed Boromir, but Ben tidies up the kill there. The rally went down for the 501st. So the last remaining rally... Oh, the last remaining rally has gone down. Coalition Francophone are going to get another cap here. Coalition Francophone, only 2 501st are left on the cap. So Coalition Francophone is going to secure another cap. 20 tickets left for the 501st. The King Tiger is wrapping up here, getting the last kills on cap. Coalition Francophone completely taking over the cap at this point. Just 1 squad leader alive, Jake Sullivan for the 501st. 20 tickets to 100 tickets. The King Tiger putting pressure on Jake. Jake, nothing he can do. Trapped inside. Trying to get a few kills. He's under pressure for a tank. He's got infantry pushing on him. He's doing his best to hold out. Michelle is going to be pushing him through the door soon. The King Tiger just took a hit. The King Tiger took 2 hits. Pierre and Jared, they both hit the King Tiger, but they both got killed. I'm not sure what killed them both. It might have been Nem. The King Tiger very low in health, but he's managed to survive. A bomb coming in. Is this a Mustang? That King Tiger still alive since the start of the game, and it looks like he'll finish the game as well. The point neutralized. The 501st just rushing in at this moment. Look at Thomas Lee driving the MSP, doing their best to hold onto this cap, throwing whatever they can forward to hold the cap. MSP doing a taxi driver run, unfortunately ineffective. 12 tickets left for the 501st, and that's it. Coalition Francophone have captured another cap. So 4 caps to Coalition Francophone, and if tickets wasn't a factor, they're already on the 5th cap. They've got a squad already on the 5th cap. If there wasn't a ticket limit, you can bet Coalition Francophone would have been ready to secure the next caps as well. It is going to be a Coalition Francophone victory. What a huge game. The attackers, I've claimed it. What many thought would be impossible, what I personally thought would be impossible, Coalition Francophone have continued to prove everyone wrong with creative tactics. Coalition Francophone have come out on top once again, proving the doubters wrong, proving why they're one of the best teams and why they deserve to be in this finals. One ticket left. The first match goes to Coalition Francophone. The attacking team has won. What an incredible game. And look at them. They're already here on the 5th cap. They were all ready to take the first cap. What an incredible game. Congratulations to Coalition Francophone on winning the first match. But we've got the second match to play right now. If you're watching on YouTube, you could have been here to watch this entire event with everyone who is here in chat. Make sure you're here for Season 3 live on twitch.tv/the_Yazoo. Make sure. Remember to subscribe as well to the YouTube channel. And yeah, we're going into match 3. I'm going to be taking a short break because I'm sure both teams need to take a break as well. I'll be back in a few minutes.